Hello, welcome to this presentation of the Quebec Anglophone Heritage Network. My name is Leydet and I am a member of the Stanstead Historical Society. Here I am in the Eastern Townships in the lovely cemetery of Ways Mills, some 10 kilometers away from the border with the state of Vermont as the crow flies. This hamlet of Ways Mills takes its name from Daniel Way, born in New Hampshire in 1794. After moving to the Stanstead area with his family in 1819, Daniel Way came here and built a woolen mill in 1843 on the banks of our little river that takes its source at the border and runs for a few kilometers in a northerly direction to Lake Massawippi. A village grew around the mill, first called Wayville and then Ways Mills. Daniel Way died in 1875 and is buried in the cemetery. But though the hamlet bears his name, he was not the first settler in this area. One such early settler was Nathaniel Hollister, a man born in Glastonbury, Connecticut, who first moved to Irisburg, Vermont, with wife and children, and then arrived in this neck of the woods about 1808. One of his sons, Harry Hollister, born in 1805, is the reason why I stand here before you today. Sometime in the early 1830s, Harry Hollister acquired farmland upstream from the future site of Daniel Way's woolen mill, and he dammed the river where it ran across his land and built a sawmill and a grist mill. With those two mills, and later on the woolen mill that would be built by Daniel Way, he had the makings of a village, eventually called Ways Mills. For a while, the border between Canada and the United States of America had remained an ill-defined line, far from a tangible reality. For quite a while, there was unhampered, free circulation of people and goods between the two countries. But with time and the signing of the Washington Treaty in 1842, the border was firmed up, and the good old days of freely crossing the line were technically over. Not surprisingly, activities of contraband and other illicit behavior went on the rise. These townships had the reputation of being a nest of counterfeiters. So the hunt for bandits was on. Many residents of Barnston and Stanstead Townships, like Harry Hollister, had entanglements with the law. In April 1848, several persons were arrested and accused of engaging in counterfeiting American money. Spurious banknotes totaling some $20,000 were found on various premises and allegedly on Harry Hollister's land. A considerable amount of base coin, gold and silver, was also discovered, consisting of quarter eagles, Mexican dollars, and American half dollars, together with the implements used in coining, among which were several dies and a machine for stamping coin called the Big Bogus. Harry Hollister was arrested and imprisoned in the Sherbrooke jail to await trial. The Stanstead Journal reported that the honest and law-abiding citizens of Barnston, and there were many such, would rejoice at the breaking up of the haunts of the desperate and lawless men who had long made that township a reproach. Harry Hollister's trial took place in August 1848. Well, the court concluded that the instruments found in the possession of the prisoner were not designed exclusively for counterfeiting, but were often used by machinists for lawful purposes, and that the prisoner himself, Harry Hollister, was a machinist. The jury was instructed to render a verdict of not guilty, which they accordingly did. After 4 months in jail, Harry Hollister was a free man. He was found to be an honest man after all. He must have read the proverb of the Bible, "A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver and gold." Harry Hollister and his friend Daniel Way were indeed esteemed citizens who would run their mills and work together for their fledgling community for many years. Harry Hollister passed away on August 28, 1857, at the young age of 52. He is buried right here. Following Harry's passing, his wife, Mary Ann, conveyed the farm to her son-in-law. He kept the farm, but parted with the mills in 1864. The sawmill was then acquired by Adam Kramer, And his son, Willis Kramer, would operate the mill until his death in 1952. To this day, the older residents of Ways Mills fondly remember swimming, when they were kids, in the pool created by the dam of the sawmill. What fun they had! The dam was since dismantled, and today the river flows freely towards the hamlet of Ways Mills before heading towards beautiful Lake Massawippi. Daniel Way came here and built a woolen mill in 1843 on the banks of our little river that takes its source at the border and runs for a few kilometers, blah, blah, blah.
Yay!